Hey everyone, it's Drew again. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really neat card, and we're going to use quite a bit of the cricut cartridges today. So first the cricut cartridge we're going to use is a winter woodland, and I cut out the squirrel, and that's on page 57. And I cut out his body, the acorn, the layer for his body, and the layer for the acorn. You're going to cut all that out at 1.5 inches, and I already pre-glued that together just because it was very hard for me to glue in the last video, and so I just glued it all together. I just used 2 different shades of blue, then I used 2 different shades of brown. You're also going to need to cut out the tree right here, right there, the little one like here. And you're going to cut that out at real dial size 4.5 inches, and the layer you're going to cut out is, you're going to cut it at real dial size 4.25 inches. And I found that out because the 4.5 inches real dial size makes it a little bit too big, and the 4.25 just makes it perfectly line up. And we're also going to cut out the flower border up here, and this is what that looks like. And you're going to hit the tall ball button, you're going to hit shift, and then your border button, and this is on page 69, and that will give you a flower border, and I cut that out at fit to length 5.5 inches, and then I just cut it down to meet the size of my 4.25 card. So I just did that, and I cut this out on glitter stack cardstock from dcwv. I cut all of this out at some random paper I found, and then I used dcwv, the wood grain from the what's it called? I'll post it on the screen. I don't know what it's called. I cut this one out, and I cut this out of random paper. Okay, so let's get started on this. So I already glued the little thing, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to add an eye to this. Just like that. So I just added the eye to that. And now I'm going to adhere my tree. And all you're going to do to adhere the tree is flip your tree over, and then add zig two-way gluepen to it. So I just added zig two-way gluepen to the back of that, and I'm just going to layer that right onto the front of your layer. And you're just going to line it up with the whole thing and really get that nicely attached to that, just like that. And then you'll have your tree cut like this, and then we have our border. Okay, so let's get started on the card. I'm using a dcwv textured card. I got these at Michael's. You get 50 cards and 50 envelopes, and I'm just using a standard size one, and this is the blue color. And I'm just going to adhere my little tree on first. So I'm going to flip the tree over, and I'm going to add glue to the back of that on all the leaves and everything. So I have it like this, and then I'm going to paste it to where I have it a little bit raised, because my border will cover up most of that, just like that. So you have your little tree attached to your card, and then we're going to add on the border, and just add the glue pen to that as well. And I just do it on the flowers. And then your little tree, the grass little particle thingy, whatever things they are, add some glue to those also. I'm just going to attach that right onto the front. Just like that, and you'll get a little border for a flower at the bottom. I think that's really cool. So after I have that border on there, then I'm going to put my little, where's my, oh, here's my squirrel. I was like, where did he go? I'm going to add some zig to the back of the squirrel. just like that, and then I'm going to paste him right on top of the border right down here. So I'll add my little squirrel on there, so it looks like this, super cool and cute. And after I have that, then I will be adding on a rub-on from dcwv. This is one of their rub-ons from one of their sets. I don't know, I got it in a huge pack for Christmas. And I don't know what set it's from, sorry about that. And I'm just going to put it kind of like where I want it. I think I want it right about here. And I'm pretty sure that's straight. Let me check. Yeah, I'm just going to do mine right there. And I'm just going to use this little tool that I found at my house. Or you could just use a, like a stir stick, one of those wooden stir sticks. And the wooden stir sticks work really good also. And just going to really press this down. And you're just going to peel away your backer sheet. And that should leave you with your piece right on there. And I just flip it back over again, the backer sheet, and then I press down one more time using the flat side of this thing. See, it's kind of like an arc, so I just press it down with the flat side like that. And I have my little Thankyou on there. And then I'm going to punch a hole. Well, where's my hole punch go? Here it is. Right up here, I'm going to punch a half hole. So you're just going to stick it halfway in, and that will just give you a nice grainy punch, just right at the very top. Punch it so you have a little hole slit, and you're going to do the same thing directly across. So you have two half punched slits. I shouldn't have probably done that on the opposite side, but oh well. It's okay. And then I'll be using some cotton string that I have, and I just added 5 of them together to make the really thick strand. And you're just going to thread that through your half punched hole in this side of the card. And you're going to wrap it around and add it in the slot to go onto the front. And then you're going to tie a bow right over to the side that does not have your tree on it. So I'm looking at you backwards, so it would be your guys' left. So you're just going to tie it on like that. And you're just going to pull your string. So you have a nice little bow attached onto there. And then just snip off your both edges, leaving a little tail. Just like that. So we have a little bow on there, and then last but not least, I'm just going to use a corner adorner from EK Success. And I'm just going to punch these corners. I think it might be a little bit too thick. Yeah, I think it's too thick to go through. I might not be able to punch these corners. And I really wanted to. This is the first time I'm going to be using this corner punch, so. Oh, I slipped it in there. Okay, so just punch out the corner. So we have a punched corner on that side, it's rounded. And then do the same exact thing on the opposite side. And that will finish your card. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.